Welcome back to another video. Today is gonna be something a little different. Today we are doing a tier list, but a little different type of tier list. I am gonna be doing a tier list based on the shots for different bosses in the DLC. So for example, I'm gonna be ranking these shots right here for Glumstone, which is on the top if you see my mouse, to see which one's the best weapon for Glumstone and which one's the worst weapon. I'm going to be doing Mortimer Freeze, Howling Aces, Esther Winchester, Moonshine Mob, and Chef Saltbaker. So if you guys want to see more kind of stuff like this in the future, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more content. And yeah, let's get right into it. The first one is the charge shot. And the thing is, for me, I literally only used the crack shot or the lobber or the spread in almost every single fight. So the charge shot, I've seen that it's okay in this fight. So I'm gonna say useful in some scenarios. I wouldn't say completely used. I mean, I'm gonna say used most of the time because it's really not that hard to hit other shots. Because in the first phase, it's literally horizontal, I'm pretty sure, yeah, horizontal screen, so you can just hit him. I would say it's pretty hard for the second phase to hit him, hit the puppets with the charge shot, because you're jumping around everywhere. You can't really charge up your shot like that the whole time, and you know, you don't get a lot of hits in. And then the last phase, it's pretty hard because you're dodging everything else also. So I would say useful in some scenarios. So like the first phase, for example, I wouldn't use the charge shot in this fight whatsoever. But if you're comfortable with the charge shot and you're good enough to use it, and if you use this shot for basically your entire career as a Cuphead player, then go ahead, use it. But for me, I would use it in the first phase only. I wouldn't use it in the second phase or the last phase. And yeah, and we get to the green shot. I don't remember what the shot's called. I probably won't remember what a bunch of these shots are called. I would say, I mean, this shot is pretty useful in basically every fight that's on the ground. It just doesn't do any damage. That's the thing. I mean, I used this shot to beat Chef Saltbaker the first time, so I would say use most of the time. This is kind of like if you're a new player, I wouldn't use this shot nowadays, but because it's the crack shot. If you want to use this, go ahead. It's out there, but I would use the crack shot most of the time. But if you're a new player and you don't know what any of these shots are, use the green shot. It's basic. It's literally the beginner gun. The next up, I think this is the one where the cards are always filling up. The sugar, yeah, pea sugar, the berry sugar. This is, I believe that's what it is. Hold up, let me search it up 1 second. Hold up. Alright, actually I was wrong. The pea sugar is when you jump, it automatically parries. You mostly want to play as Miss Chalice in the DLC, so I don't know if if you want to play as Cuphead, let's use it as Cuphead. If you want to play as Cuphead, I would never use this. I would never use the pea sugar. It's useless. You know, it's not useless, it exists. I would mostly rather use the smoke bomb if I was playing as Cuphead, because if you're playing a Miss Chalice, she has the down roll, the invincible roll. So without the smoke bomb, it's kind of like, yeah, you're vulnerable to something. So I would always use the smoke bomb. You know, I'm gonna get the smoke bomb now. Must use. Even though I don't use the smoke bomb whatsoever because I play as Miss Chalice. But if you're playing as Cuphead, you want to always use the smoke bomb. Just have that in your arsenal. I think I made a challenge video on me only using the pea shooter on the DLC bosses and just no charms or other shots. And let me tell you, without the smoke bomb and its aids, it's difficult as Cuphead. Or Mugman, depending who you play. But yeah, the pea sugar exists, and smoke bomb must use. You must use that in the DLC. Unless you're a god, then don't listen to what I'm saying. This, I would say it exists. I don't think it is useful in some scenarios. I don't think it's useful most of the times because there's Miss Chalice now. You can play as Miss Chalice. Basically, it weakens you. It if you're doing like a challenge, maybe you could use it, or even the twin hearts. I'll put them together. Actually, they exist. I would not use them personally, but if you're a beginner or you just are really bad at the game, then go ahead, use the heart or the twin hearts. Go ahead, but personally for me, I would not use these charms. All right, the lobber. I would say In some scenarios, I would use the lobber. I would say maybe Moonshine Mob. I'd use the lobber in the first phase, and then after that, it's just the crack shot. I don't personally use the lobber at all in I don't think I've used the lobber. Maybe in Glumstone, you could use that in like the first phase. Glumstone is useful in some scenarios. For first phase. This, what is this? I don't remember what this is. I think this is the one where the alt stacks up, right? Hold on, let me search this up again. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay guys, I got them mixed up. Okay, this one is the automatic parry, this one is the coffee, I believe, if I saw that right. Let's see. What is this? Your first parry doubles. Okay, that's, I'm gonna actually put this in useless. Hell out of here. I'll just put it exists anyways. Automatic parry in Glumstone is good, I guess. First phase, second phase, maybe even third phase, who knows. But Pea Sugar, sure, if you can't parry or whatever, can't shoot, it goes up. Actually, I'll put it in useless, honestly. It doesn't do anything if you use useless. And Whetstone, when the hell are you gonna parry the boss? Kind of useless, not gonna lie. If we're just doing the charms, I'll just do, I'll do this. I'll put must use. Even every DLC boss, I'm putting Miss Chalice as a must use. She is the best charm that you could use, even in the first game. It's really useful. I'll put her in must use always, all the time. And next up we have, what is this? I don't remember. Oh, I think this is the restored one. Yeah. Okay, this is useful in some scenarios. If you're playing as who without Miss Chalice is the charm, right? Yeah. You know what? I'll play useful most of the time. If you don't want to use the smoke bomb, which is kind of stupid, use this and you get back like 3 health. You could have up to 6 health at this point, and it's pretty useful. I haven't personally used it. The only time I've ever had it in my arsenal is when I had one of the divine relic or the curse relic. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. This charm is useless. That's just to unlock the boss. This one literally just nerfs you. It nerfs you, so put that as useless, and I'll put this in must use, I guess. Pretty OP. You get access to everything in the game. You can swap, you get, I think, extra health, I'm pretty sure, if you have that equipped. But it gives you the shot, I think it gives you extra health, and it gives you a bunch of charms as well that are in the game. The pea shooter, I'll put use most of the time. If you don't have money, you know, it's the basic gun, you know, it's pretty useful. It can shoot in any direction you want. Yeah, I'll put useful in some scenarios, not all of them. You know, last phase is kind of useless because you're not really hitting it. Yeah, you have to get like right below it to hit it. And yeah, second phase, it's useful in some scenarios, as it says, but I wouldn't personally use it. Roundabout, it exists. You know what? Useful in some scenarios. The first phase, I guess, and I guess the second phase as well. I wouldn't personally use this in any of the fights. No, in Glumstone. But it's there if you want to use it. It's not that useful, but it's useful in the first phase for sure, because it's always going to be shots going on the screen. Second phase is really not going to hit. I guess I'm not sure what the hitboxes are. I would say it's like second phase as well, but the last phase I wouldn't really use it. Spread, first phase I'd use it. Every other yeah, actually use most of the time, because you can get up in their face and just end the phases quickly. It's pretty useful. I'm just gonna go fast because I spent so much time before. Crack shot, I would put that in use most of the time, because you could, it's a 3-way shot. You can get damage at any point in time. Really useful. And crack shot use most of the time. OP gun, overpowered. Well, it's not overpowered, it's pretty balanced, but yeah, if you hit them on target, like without it cracking, then you get good damage. But if it's not, it turns into it's basically a better version of the green gun. I still don't remember what it's called, but it's really a better version. So if you're just starting playing the game or the DLC, use the crack shot. Alright, and twist up, useless. I don't even know why it's in the game. I guess this last phase you could use it, but I don't use this gun. It's really bad. So let's get to the supers now, I guess. The must use most of the time, and useful in some scenarios. First one, you could use it you can use it in every phase. Second one, use most of the time, because I mean, I don't think it's really useful, honestly. Like I guess you get an extra hit, but you're already playing as Miss Chalice, you already have like 4 health, and you have an invincible roll. I don't think you should even use the second. It's kind of like cheating, I guess. It's not cheating, it's in the game, but like I don't think it's useful in any way. I guess it's just like I put use most of the time because I see a lot of people using it. I don't personally use it, but you know, it's there. If you want to use it, you know, I'll put it in. It exists. And then the third one is pretty strong. You could use it in every single phase, I believe. I'm not sure about the third phase, but the first, second phase, you could use it. It does, I think, a lot of damage, but the one downfall to it is that there's a bunch of stuff on screen at that point and you can't see what the hell's going on. So yeah, and now for this, I'll put this in must use. This is for Cuphead. You guys know probably what they are. This I don't even recommend using this at all. I'll put it exists, honestly. I'll put useless, honestly, because people I have never, yeah, I've yet to see anyone use the third super properly. And the second one, I'll put use most of the time because you could, it's invincibility. You could just use it and just get good shots or good damage on the boss while in it. So yeah, this is the tier list for Glumstone, and is also the end of the video. I actually did every other DLC boss in that same recording, but then realized it was a 30-minute recording and I didn't want to put out like a 20-minute video because that's just shit. So if you guys want to see the rest of the other bosses, let me know in the description and let me know if you guys like this video so I know to make more tier lists. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. At the end of every video, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.